Hey everyone, how's it going? So now we're going to continue with our implementation of the like button. So last time we added the likes field to the user schema and the post schema. So what we'll do now is go back to common.js and implement the button handler for that. So that is the event that will fire when the button's clicked. So you're probably thinking we can do something like this, and you wouldn't be far off. So what I'm going to do is copy this and let's paste it in there. And what I'll do is get rid of the code that's inside there. And then, so I've just duplicated this event handler. Obviously, we'll change this. It's not going to be submit post button. It's going to be the class of the like button, which is, if I scroll down to the like button. Oh, I didn't actually give it a class. So let's do that as well. So this post button right here, let's find the one for the like, which is this one down here for FA heart. And we'll go to the button element and just give it a class. Class equals, and I'm just going to put like button like that. Oops, if I can spell button. So okay, like button is the class. Copy that class name, and then we'll go to here and paste that in there. And then what I'm going to do is just alert button clicked when you press it. So let's give that a try. I've saved it. I've refreshed. I'm going to refresh the page, and you're going to see that it's not going to work. So if I click this, you'll see it's not doing anything, which is strange because this has the class like button. So why isn't it working? We've set up a click handler for this element, and then we've said when you get clicked, do this. You know, very similar to what we did here, and this worked, right? Well, the reason is this is dynamic content. So at the time the page loads and executes this, those buttons are not on the page because we're still making the call to go and get it. If you remember, when we refresh the page, first what we do is we load all the content and then we make the call to go to get these posts. You'll see briefly they're not there. So because it's dynamic content, it won't work. Now, just to show you a step further, you don't have to copy this. You can just watch this if you like. You don't need to copy this part out. If I go to home.pug and then just add button here, so button, and then just give it a class like button, and I'll just give it some text. Press me. If I now refresh the page, you'll see wherever that button is. Where'd the button go? Down here. So the button's down there. If I press this, now you do see it. So how come it works with those ones and not the other ones? So the answer, like I said, is it's because the like buttons you have on the posts are dynamic content. At the time that this code right here is executed, those buttons are not on the page, okay? So what we need to do is just change this declaration right here ever so slightly. What we're going to do instead is attach the click handler to the document. So what I'll do is I'll copy this this selector right here, so because we are going to need that in just a second, but we'll attach the click handler to the document, and then we'll change this from, instead of .click, what we're going to do is say .on, and then the first parameter is going to be the event we want to bind to, which is going to be click. And then the second parameter is the element that we want this to listen for. So the element is the like button. So what this is doing is attaching the click handler to the document itself. So now the whole page will listen for clicks on any of these elements right here, and then execute it. So now if we refresh the page, you should see now it fires because we attached the click handler to the document instead of directly attaching it to the button. Because like I said, when the page loads, these buttons aren't here, so the event has nothing to attach to.